Good Saturday morning. Hello, Mrs. Michelle. Hello, Tawanda. Hello, Testicle Serendips. Just joking. Hey, Cameo. Good morning. Rainy and gloomy and cold here. I probably won't be on long because I had to take Lolly to the vet, or not to the vet, to the groomer. She was a hot mess. Amber Kay's here to collect. Girlfriend, you are just going to have to wait a little bit. Dag, man, you're worse than a bill collector. I'm glad you don't have my phone number. Hey, Coffee Chat, Amber K, Charlie Girl says, Marcia White Sharky. Hey, Helen. Hope you're having a wonderful day so far, too. Hey, Samara. Uh, hey, Sweetie Pie. Debbie Lou Who. Top Cop. Yeah, man, Amber K is like hunting people down. Hey, Nunya. Serendips. The one and only Puss in Boots, Amanda Ray. So, like I said, I probably won't be on long because Lolly had to go to the groomer, and she was a total hot mess. Since she got that skin infection, hey, CC Ryder, I have been running around with a pair of scissors trying to keep her from being matted. I didn't do that great of a job. So she's had a COVID haircut for quite some time now. Hey, Alyssa R. Bernie Duran. Hey, Emerald Girl. So I just wanted to touch on something because I'm just playing, but kind of not. I need my money. Amber K, I swear I'm gonna block you. That's what I do to bill collectors is I block their numbers. But Christy, I wanted to touch on this True Helper thing because I'm finding it quite. I don't know if it's amusing, and I haven't got to finish watching Sarah's stream because I had to leave to take Lolly to the groomer. But block hashtag block me. I'm not the only one that owes you 100K, Amber K. But you got a COVID haircut. I had one for a long time, but my brother got tired of looking at me and made me go get it done. But I wanted to touch on this True Helper thing because I don't understand what this man has done to make people want to look him up or call him bad names. I mean, who cares if he's a rodeo clown? Has he asked anybody for money? As a matter of fact, I know somebody that offered to do a fundraiser for him. Him and his wife absolutely refused it. They have insurance. Wow, 420 hasn't had a haircut in 10 years. Wow. So I'm really curious as to why, because is it because the man is intelligent? Because he speaks intelligently? that this community feels the need to look him up and to dig into his life. Hey, Brian Clan. Hey, Sandy. Um, I don't get it. Yeah, the whole thing is complete bullshit because everybody on here has the right to anonymity. And just because he doesn't come on and say, hey, my name is Joe Blow, doesn't make him a bad guy. I mean, that's what I don't understand why people want to look into this man's life. I mean, he's never, to the best of my knowledge, he hasn't scammed anybody. He hasn't asked for money for attorneys or, hey, Tiffany, or for his hospital bills or a new puppy or to go on a trip or so. What are we looking into him about again? What are we trying to find out again? I mean, is it because he gets on panels and he actually speaks with intelligence, kind of like Kelly the Advocate? Why don't we like her again? I mean, all she's trying to do is to start a movement that would benefit victims of crimes from being harassed. Yeah, why are we going real life again? Just your firstborn grandchild. I mean, I'm really just shocked at all the people that are so interested in this man. People running around saying he's not who he says he is. Who cares? I could have come on here with the name Kim Kardashian. Trust me, I'm not Kim Kardashian, but I could have done that. I could have used that uh as my YouTube name. I mean, I doubt for 1 minute Charlie Girl Says came out of the womb named Charlie Girl Says. Or let's take 420. Did you come out of the womb? Did your mother, anybody name you 420 scraping? I just don't understand what is so. Why are we doing this? As a community, why are we zooming in on one person and needing to know about his real life? I don't get it. I just don't get it. So, hey, Kathy Rebuilds, surprise, your name isn't Cameo either. I know. So, why isn't he entitled to his anonymity? She should have. Hey, Orange Butterfly. I, I'm really stumped with this. I swear. I woke up. I haven't had a chance to finish watching Sarah's. I heard it turned into a shit show, and she has apologized for that. Um, but I don't care if the man, like I said, if he's a rodeo clown. He's never done anything to anybody that I know of in this community. And if he has, then that person should be the one stepping up and saying, this gentleman has hurt me, or this gentleman has done this, he's not asking for anything. Okay, Tawanda. Yeah, I mean, we're the boomers, but trust me, they really are the mean girls. Because I don't understand what this man has done to make people want to dig into his real life. I don't get it. Why do that? And I'm sorry, and I know I already owe Amber K 100 grand, so I might as well just spit it out there. Laura, you have never said anything remotely close to as intelligent as True Helper has said. So for you to sit up there and say, Well, I say the same things he says. He just says it in a different way. No. Hello, Miss Lennon. Because to be honest with you, Laura, you have actually made fun of people's addiction. You have thrown their addictions in their face. I have never heard True Helper throw somebody's addiction in their face. Hello, Bluebell. I know, Amber K is rich. Wait till she becomes U2 Yamas. I'm hoping that happens really soon and she'll quit hounding me for 100K. But uh, especially when his wife reached out to inform us she didn't have to do that. Well, I'm just going to say this. Okay, let's just say for shits and gigs, let's say he didn't get shot, breaking up or getting in the middle of a. This is a mixture of a melting pot of emotions, angriness, and nastiness. Oh, I missed it. Hello, call me Frenchie. On a scale of 100, in my opinion, there are a few people with good and noble intentions. Show must go on. Yeah, trust me, Tawanda's not his cash cow. Tawanda is my cash cow now. So y'all back off. Yes, Amber K, you will be famous. We all know this. Up to Amber K, she's going to start doing live streams again, and she is going to be Yang Miss. And she promises she'll give us bottom feeders a shout out when she becomes Jameis. So back to True Helper. I don't see what this man has ever done to deserve even to be spoken on by certain people, much less looked up. I don't get it. Why are we doing this? I mean, somebody please explain to me why we're digging into this man's private life. He shared his private life with a certain group of people, and what they were given. Thank you, Tawanda, for dropping Amber's link. They were given the go ahead to share it with the community. I'm sure True Helper never dreamed that he was going to be compared to a terrorist. Now, let's go back. Hey, Blink, let's go back to that comment. Remember a long time ago, remember Marky Mark? No, I wanted to do it, Amber K. It's the least I could do owing you 100 grand. But let's go back to Marky Mark. Okay. Remember when Makeup Mobster made that comment that he looked like a terrorist? And everybody lost their shit. Everybody that defended Marky Mark thought that was the most racist, horrible thing that could have been said. What exactly does a terrorist look like? Does anybody remember the Oklahoma City bomber? Does he strike you? I mean, to me, he looked like your everyday average guy. Hey, Turquoise. I don't get none of this. I swear I'm totally lost on why we're looking at people. The truth. That's exactly what I was thinking this morning. It was Marky Mark's bestie. Oh, I've already asked her if I can pay her in installments. They have blonde hair and wears a lots of purple. Stop. Stop that. Well, he's calling me a fraud now, so I don't know what is even going on, to be honest. Only people who pried into his Facebook know. Okay, well, okay, let's run with that from it, Amber K. Let's say he is a fraud. I don't know what he's ever claimed to be that he could be called a fraud. But I mean, I've never heard him get up here and talk about his credentials or lack of or anything like that. But let's say he's not who he says he is. Let's say he's, you know, why are they looking into his Facebook? How did they get this? How did they get this gentleman's real name? I don't know his real name. I know him as True Helper. Did they go on his Facebook and type in True Helper and it just pop up? Hey, Clary. Hey, Ozzy. Why are we doing this again? Now, if he was a threat to the community, then I could understand people want to know who he is, what he's up to. Has he made any threats to this community? Hey, Remy. Because the only thing I've ever heard him do is get on panels and be very supportive. I don't get this. It's like somebody comes into this community that may have a little bit of intelligence behind them, and they have to be looked up. Okay, we got to know who this person is. We got to know who this person is. Why? Why do you have to know who he is? Does he owe you money? Are you hunting him down to get your money like Amber's doing me? I don't get it. He's been nothing but nice. Um, I've never even really heard him trash Laura. I think it's clear that he doesn't like Laura. Thank you, Clary. Welcome. But hell, get in line. I do too, IBL. I think there's a lot of people looking this man up, and I don't understand why. I don't, I mean, I want somebody to explain to me why we're looking this man up. What has he done? What has he done to, not that anybody deserves to be looked up, causing the community harm. And then I would be like, all right, or they're coming at me sideways, then I might look them up.
Hi, Trace.
Hey,
I want to
they,
tell
they
some people
probably,
a few. I want to
wait a
say
minute,
something.
Wanda. Taylor Renee said they probably found him through the GoFundMe. Okay.
There is
I'm
no
gonna
GoFundMe.
Okay, but let's say, okay, let's run with this for a minute. I like to put both sides out there. Let's run with this for a minute. Let's say he did have a GoFundMe. I had a GoFundMe when I got cancer. Does that make me a bad person? I mean, we've got somebody in a community that did a GoFundMe to get their children bicycles, which we won't go there because I don't care for that person. But so now we're going to go look and dig deep enough to see that somebody's got a GoFundMe. Go ahead, Tawanda.
I just want to say that, I think that some people looked him up using his phone number, a reverse look or whatever this is. I want to tell you guys, if you look up my phone number, any of you that have my phone number, it comes up Rosa Lopez. Do you know how many spam calls I get that people speak in Spanish to me? Because she used to be the same, that used to be her phone number. So, everybody who's running with their damn narrative of who this man is, and all these great detectives out there, you better do your damn homework. I don't care if the man is Superman. He has done nothing to this community but help people out. I have called on
Now,
him
wait a minute.
personally.
If he's Superman, I do need to talk to him because I want to know his special powers. But that's just
I
me.
know.
Go ahead.
Okay. Tracy, you're getting me to try to not be pissed off, damn you.
Well, there's no point to be pissed off because I mean, what's the point?
I'm
What's the point?
well, and the other point I want to make. Okay, this was dropped in Jenny Jen's live. I have found out
Hey,
who the
Marianne.
person is. I found out who the person is who dropped it in Jenny Jen's. They are from another community, and they knew about us. He's talked to them about us because they're friends. And he just wanted, that person just wanted to let us know that there was a problem. And of course,
Okay, I
as
have to
Tony,
answer to Brian. Brian says, I'd like to see the news story. If there's nothing available in his area, you have an attempted murder with a Good Samaritan and no story on it. Okay, first of all, Brian, I don't know what area you're looking in. The man has never said the city in which he lives in. Actually, if you go back and Google, you will find that on that day there were 2 shootings. Actually, the crime spree started at like 9:30 in the morning and carried on throughout the day. No, the victims were not. No, he might have said what area he lives in, but he never said his town. But if you go back, and I Googled it because I wanted to see, because you know me, I want to see, I want to see crime that took place before all the other shit went down. And if you go back, there was a shooting that day, and there was a crime spree. There was 2 shootings in his area. I'm in Scotland and know that. Thank you, Clary. Thank you, because I saw the same stories you did, Clary. Okay, go ahead, Twan. I'm sorry.
oh, I forgot. Oh, okay. So this person came in, said he was hospitalized, right? They said to notify, you could text his phone that his wife was trying to answer any questions. I text her. I told her who I was. She told me that she knew who I was. Okay. I told Jenny Jen about it. I went on her panel. I could hardly speak. I was pretty torn up. And Jenny asked me, and many others in the chat asked me to please give updates. You know as well as I do, I gave you the information that I was getting so you could get it out. Now, there was
Yay,
people
main girl.
there was people who care about True Helper that wanted to know. What I have to say to these people who don't know and don't care about True Helper, take your detective work and shove it where the sun doesn't shine because it's none of your fucking business. So there you go. There's my rant for the day. And on Monday, he's
Brian
going to
says
cut.
he said he lived right down the street. Brian, I can say I live right down the street from Louisville, Kentucky, but try looking me up in Louisville, Kentucky. Okay. Um, let's see what else Brian said. Also, True Helper would be a victim witness for the state, as it is reported that he has injured. Okay, Brian, let's go there. Okay, because now
Hi, Marianne.
you're starting to Brian me off. You were also a witness for the state. Remember? Didn't stop you from talking about it. Hey, D-Rod, weren't you a witness for the state? And it didn't stop you from talking about it. And I'm not trying to be shitty, Brian, but well, I don't know that he's claiming victim. All I'm saying is, what does it matter? What, what are y'all wanting to do? You're wanting to come on a live stream and show a bullet hole? I mean, is that I tried to show my hernia the other day and I had 49 people texting me saying, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. I don't know the whole story behind it, Brian. I just know that he got involved in an altercation. I don't know if he was trying to help somebody. I don't know if the altercation was I don't know. I guess he'll explain it Monday on
Tracy,
Tawanda's.
you know what? I have never asked him what, why, or how. He hasn't told me what, why, or how. And I told him when I first talked to him, when it was hard for him to talk, I said,
Hey,
it's your
Bethany.
story. It's your story to tell, and I don't want to screw it up. So if you want to tell your story, you tell it. If you don't want to tell your story, you don't have to tell it. You have been nothing but a friend to this community. Anybody who doubts you, anybody who doesn't like you, that's their problem. It's not your problem. It's not my problem. That's their problem. And if all of these other creators that think they want to nail him to the cross, keep digging. Just keep digging, because I want to be the first one to hand you a fork to eat. That crow pie is going to be in your face. Sorry. There's another rant.
Exactly, T.L. Hodge. Just mind your business. I mean,
Yeah.
unless you donated to him, unless he's come to you and said, hey, can you help me out, man? I need a few bucks. Um, and then come to find out it's not true, that sh
In
shut
fact,
up.
True Helper told me, if you see a GoFundMe, please inform me, because it is unauthorized. We don't need anything. That's what he told me, Tawanda. We don't need anything. I have insurance. I have everything I need. We don't need anything. So if there is a GoFundMe account, please turn it in, because it is unauthorized.
I just don't understand. I don't know. It doesn't, does it really affect somebody's true life? I mean, their real life that much, that a man who's done nothing, who's only come on panels and been respectful, do they really lay awake at night and say, hmm, this man's nice and respectful. He obviously doesn't belong in this community. Let's find out who he is. Because
Amber
God
K.
forbid intelligence steps into this community.
Amber K says she's got something to say.
You want to come up, Amber, or are you just going to pester me for your 100 grand?
do you take?
And
Do you take?
I don't even think I should have to pay the whole 100 grand, because I haven't really done that much.
But that other person mentioned you first, and I was under the understanding that it was okay to react. Is that not true?
Who we talking about?
Well, I thought that it's okay for you to react if somebody talked about you. Is that not part of the
Yeah.
deal?
Yeah, well, I don't know what the deal was. I just know I made a deal with Amber. She says I owe her 100 grand. I'm just going to pay the girl. She says we can
she,
negotiate. I'm just going to pay the girl and get her off my back. I mean,
yeah, but your
kidding,
5 bucks
Amber
a
K.
your $5 a month is going to take you a while.
Amber, okay, so Amber K says, listen, 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 hear me out. Oh, now Amber owes Diane 100K. Wow, there's a lot of money floating around here. A lot of debtors. Good thing we don't have debtors prison anymore.
Oh, maybe
Okay, we're listening, Amber K.
If Diane gets 100K, I want a refrigerator.
I know, for your bedroom. I know, me too. Okay, so why are we blaming people for our own sobriety? Why are we blaming people for our own sobriety? I don't know, because everybody's responsible for their own sobriety. Some of the most sleazy people on YouTube questioning other people's motives, and those same skeezers go in real life in front of your eyes. We are responsible. I agree. See, Amber K, I said that before before I even saw your comment. Everybody is responsible for their own sobriety. I am the mother of an addict, and I can tell you, uh, I have never, ever, although I have a lot of guilt, I have a lot of resentment. I've always let it be known that my son's drug problem belongs to him, not to me. If True Helper wasn't working out, I'd attack him. Just go find another sponsor. Well, Smokey says he wasn't his sponsor in the beginning, so. Which Smokey says I went on a panel and attacked him, and I never did that. And if he feels that way, I'm sorry, but
Well, I know one
Smokey blames
person
everyone but himself when he gets high. I got no
I know
time or
one
place for yes.
I know one person he has helped. And I thank God every day he has
Me
done
too.
that. So,
Me
you know
too. And I'm
what?
not
The big old middle finger to all of them. I am just over this shit. I'm over it. I'm just
me
over it.
neither, TL. TL said if I was True Helper, I wouldn't come back to this effed up community. I just don't understand why everybody is responsible for themselves. You're right, Amber K. I totally agree. Amber K, I'm starting to like you more and more, minus the fact that I owe you money. Um, but I don't understand what sparked this because I'm being told, and this is only a rumor. Do not mark this down as fact. But I'm being told that this has been flying around in a Discord for over a month. Over a month, we've been, well, not we, but over a month, people have been wanting to look this man up. Why? Yeah, that probably
But
wouldn't be a good look, Amber.
Brian, people want receipts for what? What do they want him to do? You know, he never asked for anything but prayers. Now, last time I knew, Brian, prayers are free. So if they want receipts for this man, they can stay in their own damn community. I said I wanted to start a new community called Hoyt,
Like
the Heart of
wanted,
You
she's a
Group.
hot, but she's at the greener.
Brian,
Brian, what do you want? What do you want receipts
what do
for?
you
I
want
mean, I
receipts
understand
for?
what you're saying. I know what you're saying, that this is a community that, but he hasn't done anything. He hasn't
What does he
asked for
have to
anything.
show
He has,
receipts for?
I mean, personally, there's a creator in this community that's never showed a receipt for anything that
Let
they've
alone the
got
receipts.
money on.
Oh, don't get me. Don't. Oh, I got to
Don't
mute.
go there, Twanda. Brian says, I could care less. I hope the man isn't hurt. I hope he's fine. I do too. But really, the man does not owe us anything. He really doesn't. And to be called, to say that he looks like a terrorist, bombs over Baghdad. I mean, what the fuck? What are we doing, people?
Clary, I love you. Thank you. Well said. Read what Clary put in there.
Clary said he owes nobody a GD. I say that word, Clary. He owes nobody a GD thing. Sick of this entitled, nosy ass intrusive community. Leave him alone. Well spoken, Clary. He hasn't even talked about his story yet. True, Kayla Renee.
And it's his story to tell, not mine. Somebody came in and said something. I kept the people who wanted updated. Tracy did it for me when I was at work. People asked me that night on Jenny Jen Jens to please keep them posted. That's what I was doing because True Helper is my friend. He's my friend. And I care about
All
him.
I did was put up a community post and ask for prayers. It did not cost me a dime to do that. It didn't cost me anything. I put up a community post and asked for prayers. You know what? Even if the man wasn't shot, even if he was walking down the street and fell and skinned his knees and needed prayers, I'd give it to him.
Prayers are
Prayers
free.
don't cost a penny. I just want to know when we got to the point that just looking people up just because you're curious, just because you want to know. When did this become acceptable?
Life Rewinded,
When is
honey.
when is this okay?
Life Rewinded.
Hey,
It was
love.
not your fault, babe. Trust me. There was a lot of people that got a hold of me and asked for updates, honey. Left and right, people were asking me for updates. So the people who care about him, keep caring about him. The ones
I
that
agree,
are
Amber K.
on the fence about it, let him tell his story. And the ones who are talking shit about him, do me a favor, stay away from me.
Just if you don't like the dude, walk away. I mean, if he's never done anything to you, if he has done something to you, then get on a panel and talk about it. But if he hasn't done anything to you, just walk away. Not very Christian questioning people because you want to know. It's pretty blasphemous. I can't even say that. Blasphemous. I know what you're trying to say, Miss Nomer.
Persian princess, you got that right, honey. You absolutely have that right.
I don't
But
know, guys.
that's what I've chose to keep away from the hate. I have to. I have to ghost them. I have to do it for my own sanity. I have to. It's not healthy. It's not healthy. And me being a friend to True Helper has helped my head because it helps me be healthy. Does that make any sense to anybody? It's my relationship with him. He is my friend right from the get go. He told me he was married, he has children. So I've heard him be now he's been called a catfish. What's he catfishing? Who's he asking for money? And if he doesn't want to cam up and show his identity, that's his business. It's none of ours. There's a lot of people who haven't cammed up. A lot of people that don't cam up. What?
Nenny says, so what is Inspector Empathy saying now? Who's she shaming today? I just don't get it. I don't get it. I've never looked anybody up on here. I know people that have, and they did it for the right reasons, and it's because somebody was coming for them. But purple nutsack over there is a nosy hole, Tawanda. That's funny that you said purple nutsack because I almost put up a community post that called her numbnuts. But then I remembered I owed Amber K money, and I was like, no, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it.
Hey, have you listened to any of Sonia? We need to sub to her. I'll tell you, I listened to some of her stuff.
I have subbed to her. I never realized how beautiful she is.
Well,
I was like,
beautiful.
damn.
And here we go. Someone that has some intelligence. Imagine that.
Yeah, I know. I know, guys. I just, like I said, when I got up, I haven't finished watching Sarah's stream. I heard a clip of what went on over there at the Purple Passion Room or whatever. I mean, I heard that she was cooking something up in her cauldron.
Shit, the way it sounded to me, she wants to chop him up and make a candle out of him. Jesus.
I think she should do a true helper candle. But I just, like I said, I got up this morning and I was like, what the frick? Oh, I hate that word. I'm so sorry. What the flock? Uh, why are we doing this? Not we, because I'm not going to look the gentleman up because he's done nothing to me, or nor does he. I mean, I just don't. Oh, hey, Uber Goober. Um, I don't want to say I don't care, because I do care when this community is getting to the point that because somebody comes into it that either they're smarter than you, or they're different than you, or maybe they're having problems and they're putting it in a chat. Does everybody, does that give anybody the right to look anybody up? Hug to you, Uber Goober. Does
Well,
that give
no.
anybody the right to look people up? I don't get it. I mean, tell me the rules here, people.
Hi, Uber. Persian, yes, I know I have a clone out there, and I guess they were in that person that I don't acknowledge chat, but I was told they didn't do anything bad. But the fact is, if somebody's talking to you and you don't think it's me, please, you guys know enough about me that you know how I would talk. So,
Brian, it's not
um,
a true crime until you hear about the entire story. What are you going to do? Do you think by looking his name up, it's going to solve the crime? I mean, I don't understand.
and
I'm just,
until he tells his story, we don't know what to look up, Brian. And Monday, he's going to tell his story if he wants to, if he can. So, it is,
uh-uh.
I'm going with Nunya. Nunya Biz until he tells.
Well, I just got a text telling me that Lolly's ready to be picked up. So, as bad as I hate to shut this down, because there's still a lot to be discussed, he will be on Tawanda's panel Monday. If you would like to come over and listen to him, I don't know if he's going to be willing to answer any questions. I don't know. I doubt very seriously he's going to answer anything personal. Why should he? But and we'll have the 411 on rapid email. I hear you, Goldie. So again, Lolly's ready to be picked up from the groomer. I thank you all. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for supporting my stream. He will be on Tawanda's panel Monday. Go over there, check it out. If you want to hear his story, I don't know what he's planning on talking about. I know nothing. So just remember, let's keep an open mind, and let's not just assume that because somebody new comes to the community, we must know everything about them, because I would tell him to run. Me too, Captain Obvious. Me too. But I got
Life
to get off
rewinded.
here. Tawanda,
All
I'll
right,
talk to you
honey.
guys in a little bit. I got to go pick up my pup.
All right. Well, if you want to go
But I
live
love.
later, let me know. But you know what? I don't think that we have anything more to discuss
I
other
don't
than the
either. I
fact
would. I'm not going to say another word until I talk to True Helper Monday.
Life Reminded is cracking me up. She wants to know if everybody wants his bowel movement scheduled too.
Yeah. Let's ask the man
Jesus.
how often you poop every day. Let's um let's I don't know. It just floors me that we feel the need
But do me a
to
favor,
look up
everybody.
somebody that's that's
If
done nothing to the community. Nothing. He's
True
been
Helper
nothing
would,
but respectful to this
I
community.
know,
So,
he wouldn't want anybody defending him. If he wouldn't want that, he wouldn't want that. Don't get in a pissing match with these people. Just don't. Let him tell his story. Let everybody make up their own mind. And if they don't
yep,
like him, they don't have to listen.
yep,
Period.
I agree.
All right, honey.
Stay
Well,
out of
get
people.
law.
Stay out of people's business. Stay out of their personal life. You want to sit on a panel and talk shit? Sit on a panel and talk shit. Hello, Aries Fire. I'm just getting ready to get off here because Lolly's ready to be picked up. Quit going real life. Quit looking into people's personal lives. This man is not bothering you. Um, if somebody's bothering you, if you feel threatened, okay, do what you got to do. This man's not bothering anybody. Leave him alone, you nosy bitches. All right. I'll see you around the tubes, guys.
Thanks, Trace. Love ya.
All right.
Talk to you later. All
Okay.
right. Bye-bye.
Bye.